and welcome to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we are ready for the final game of the regular season for the A-Town Tornadoes as they look for the outright Lincoln Trail Conference regular season championship here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, happy to be here with you tonight as the Galva Wildcats come in. They want a piece of that pie. They want a piece of that championship. If Galva were to win tonight, they get a share of the LTC title because there's no tiebreakers in the Lincoln Trail Conference. It is you win. If you're tied, you get a share of the Lincoln Trail Conference regular season title. So, big one tonight for the A-Town Tornadoes, a big one for the Wildcats. They want a share of that title. A-Town wants it all to themselves. We should be in for a good one here this evening as we're about ready to get this one started. As both teams continuing to warm up here, we'll have our national anthem for you here in just a few moments. And our starting lineups here as Galva gets set to take on the A-Town Tornadoes. This is going to be a fun one. There's a big, big crowd on hand here tonight. Going to be a loud, playoff-like environment. So we will step aside. We've got the national anthem going on right now. So when we come back, starting lineups and opening tip-off on the way. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The Tumble Fresh option keeps clothes in the washer fresh with periodic tumbling until they're ready for the dryer. Finish laundry in under an hour with a 25-minute quick wash and 30-minute timed dry in the matching dryer. Whirlpool. Everyday care.
It's hard to stop a train.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here as we are about ready to get this one underway. A battle for the regular season title between the Galva Wildcats and the A-Town Tornadoes. Galva can win a share if they win. A-Town wins it outright if they win. A lot at stake here tonight. Starting lineup announced for Galva: MJ Lauk, number 1, followed by number 11, JP Sloan. Number 22 is Ty Kep. Hopefully I'm saying that last name right there. Number 23 is Jay Smith. And number 24 is Blake Stahl. Starting lineup for the A-Town Tornadoes. Going to look like this, as it's pretty much the same as it's been most of the season for head coach Corey Link and the A-Town Tornadoes. It's going to be Lucas Andrews starting things off at number 0, followed by the youngster Trey Keenan, the sophomore, makes his way out there. Number 4, the sharpshooter, set a school record with 3s in a game earlier this season with 7. He'll step out there wearing number 4. Number 5 then, another sharpshooter, Riker Darst, who's found his shooting stroke over the last couple of ball games. And then number 22, Aiden Stromson, makes his way out there. The big man going to be having to deal with the size from Galva. Just look at Galva out there on the floor here tonight. They look like a big team, but A-Town's played some big teams before. Sherrard certainly comes to mind, and there's going to be a lot at stake here tonight. So Aiden's going to have his hands full here this evening. We're ready to go here. Good to have you with us. Feel free to get into the comments like our friend Edward already has here before we even went live. Edward, appreciate you. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, your reaction to the contest as the opening tip-off is won by, well, it was won by Galva, but A-Town tips and steals it away, so it'll be A-Town basketball to start things off here from A-Town High School. Riker Darst has it back by the logo as we get things started. Right side back to Keenan. Darst gets it to the baseline. Nice find. Keenan goes up through the contact, and he draws an early foul on the Wildcats. 7:38 to go here in the first. Trey Keenan going to go to the line, and he will shoot 2 free throws here to start. A-Town trying to get inside and earns their trips to the free throw line here. First one on the way, up and good. I know that's what Coach Link would like to see his guys do. They shoot the 3 very, very well, but you'd like to see maybe them get inside a little bit more here, especially with this one meaning so much. That one up and good. Keenan goes 2 for 2. And a strong start there for Trey Keenan, getting the first 2 points on the board. 7.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Left side, here is the Wildcats. With it, it's Jay Smith, rocking the flat top haircut here tonight. That one poked and stolen away. Here comes Fouch, kicks it. Nice pass back. Inside, there's Keenan through some contact. Lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, no, but a foul. Aiden Stromson now going to be going to the free throw line. 2 trips down the floor and 2 fouls on the Wildcats. Looks like that was certainly the game plan here tonight. A-Town with a 25-3 record this season. It has truly been a remarkable season for the Tornadoes. The only losses that they have are against some firepower. Route Catholic, ranked top 5 in the state all year long, as the second one no good for Stromson. Route Catholic's been ranked near the top 5 most of the year. They lost on this floor for that one. And then they lost to Macomb, a team that they had faced not even a month before that, a little over a month before that. Top of the key, that one no good for Galva, can't tie it. And their only other loss was a game they led late in the ball game against East Dubuque, but offense went a little quiet and lost in a shootout a few weeks back. Those are the only losses of the season for A-Town. They've been solid all the way through, and that's the reason why Trey Keenan will lay that one up and in. Keenan makes it 5-0. Strong start for the Tornadoes. 6:23 to go here in the first. With it left side. Here's Stahl. Gets it back up top to Sloan. J.P. Sloan goes inside, and that one right to the rack and lays it up and in. J.P. Sloan ends the 5-0 drought for the Wildcats. Ends that 5-0 run for the Tornadoes. 6:02 to go here, first quarter. Into the corner, here's Keenan. Over to the right side, here's Alex Fouch. Little zone look, they're gonna shoot that one. Left side, 3 on the way, that's no good. Offensive rebound, Lucas Andrews gets his own miss, and a whistle and a foul. And it's going to be 2 shots now for Lucas Andrews as the foul going to be on J.P. Sloan. 5:46 to go here in quarter number 1. Lucas Andrews, Coach Dugan and I have talked about him all season long. Coach Dugan not going to be with us here tonight. First one on the way, no good for Andrews. He was up watching one of his former products, Miss Haley Redding, win a conference regular season championship at Carl Sandburg here today. Congratulations to Haley. They win as that one rims out 0 for 2 at the line there for Lucas Andrews. Tough trip there. 5-2, 5:40 to go here in the first. But he has said so many good things about Lucas Andrews here tonight, or this season. And really it started at the beginning of the season when Coach Corey Link said, hey, he's going to be our spark plug this season. Nice play inside. That one laid up. J.P. Sloan on the spin move. 4 straight points for the Wildcats. 5-4, 5:20 to go here in the first. With the right side, Riker Darst. Going left side. That is a deep, deep 3 on the way for Fouch. That's his range, though. Alex Fouch from way downtown. There's a reason this kid hit 7 threes in a game earlier this year. He's got that kind of range, in the gym range, they like to call it. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first. Pass to the baseline. What a find there. Lays it up. No good, but a foul. And that's going to be 2 shots here for the Wildcats. First foul of the game on the Tornadoes. That's Aiden Stromson picking up the foul. Nice cut on the backside there on the baseline by Stahl in order to get that trip to the free throw line as the first one on the way. It's up and good. So apparently, that's our man is a thing. I was sent a TikTok the other day that it's not just here in the Midwest. It's everywhere. Basketball games all the way through. Basket's good for Stahl. He goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's 8-6. That's what the student sections are doing. That's our man. It's kind of weird, not going to lie. And it's supposed to throw people off. It's thrown a lot of people off in the games that I've done this year. Here's Fouch with it. He'll drive inside, take a baseline jumper. That one up and good. What a move. Falling away, Alex Fouch. 10-6 the score. 4:24 to go here in the first. With it up top by the volleyball line. Ty Cup gets it left side. With it top of the key. Thought about it. JP Sloan now going to take a 3. That one off the mark. Up the floor, there's Keenan, 1-on-2. He'll slow down and they'll reset. Stromson gets across the timeline. Watch that pivot foot there, nearly dragging that pivot foot. Inside pass goes to Keenan. Keenan, a little fall away, fadeaway shot, no good. Offensive rebound, Aiden Stromson gets it back, lays it up, no good, but another foul. That'll be the 4th foul on Galva here in the ball game. And the 2nd foul on Blake Stahl. So some foul trouble here for the Wildcats. And they're going to have to go to their bench as the first one rims out, no good. Jay Smith will check back into the ball game. Number 23, he's going to take over for Stahl as Aiden Stromson been a problem here so far, drawing those fouls. Next one on the way. It's off the back rim, no good. 0 for 2 from the line, though, for Stromson on that one. He's 1 for 4 at the line here in the early going. 3:40 to go here in the first. With it left side, into the corner. A pump fake. He'll try step back 3 on the way. That one a little strong by Reed Harris. And the rebound up the floor. Here comes Riker Darst. Gets it to Fouch. Into the corner, there is Andrews. He'll try his luck for 3. That one good for Lucas Andrews. Doesn't shoot the 3 often, but he had an open look, so why not? Timeout on the floor. Galva wants to talk it over. A-Town, 13-6. They lead it. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live. Easy for me to say. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed. Happy to be here with you after a timeout from Galva. They're trying to get things back in order here. A-Town currently leading 13-6. They've scored the last 5. With it right side. Backing down is Reed Harris into the game. That cut to the basket for Harris. Lost the handle. Out of bounds. They stepped out of bounds, I should say, before the foul. There was a little contact there. So before he stepped out, or before he was fouled, they said he was out of bounds. Colby Hightower into the game. He's got it right side, 2:45 to go. Hightower will go to Darst. Alex Fouch taking a seat. Aiden Stromson also taking a rest. As Owen Timmons into the game. They tried to get it to Timmons, and that's poked and stolen away. Nice steal there for Reed Harris. Bringing it up the floor, here's MJ Lauk. 2:22 to go here in the first. Gets a screen. Nice pass inside. Reed Harris lays it up. No good, but a foul. Reed Harris going to go to the line, number 5. He is a junior for this Wildcats team. To the line, shooting 2. His first on the way, off the back rim, no good. These are unforgiving rims here at A-Town, I will say that. I see a lot of shots clank off that back rim. I know that happens in other places, but, I mean, there's another one off the back rim. Right on cue. Up the floor. Here's Lucas Andrews with it. He'll get it inside. Owen Timmons back out to Andrews. Cross-court pass to Colby Hightower. 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. Riker Darst over to Andrews. He's double-teamed. The zone here for Galva. Driving. Nice pass to the baseline. There's Lucas Andrews. Lays it up and in. Nice cut to the basket for Lucas Andrews. A-Town in front by 9. 15-6, 1:40 to go here in the first. With it right side, student section really into this one. Big crowd on hand here tonight. Turn around. Got a whistle out of bounds. J.P. Sloan lost it, but it was last touched by A-Town. Carson Slagle will check into the game. Number 1 for A-Town with 91 seconds to go here in the quarter. With it right side, here's MJ Lauk. Gets a screen from Harris. Lauk looking for help, gets it to Jay Smith. Now back, top of the key, he'll try his luck from deep, way downtown. That one no good, rebound. Here's Trey Keenan. He's gonna go into the corner, now kick it out, here's Slagle. A little hesitation there, Colby Hightower, left wing. Coming up on a minute to go here in the quarter. 15-6. Cross court, back to Hightower. Here's Hightower, he stops, kicks, Keenan. A little hesitation there, gets it to Riker Darst. A-Town slowing things down here a little bit, wanting to make sure they get the right shot before the end of the quarter. There goes Hightower to the rack, lays it up, no good. Blake Stahl comes away with it, playing with his 2 fouls. With it right side, here's Reed Harris. 33 seconds to go here in the quarter. Up top, there's MJ Lauk. Lauk will go to Harris. He'll drive the paint. Tried to get it to his teammate on the baseline, but we got a whistle and a tie-up. Possession arrow will go to A-Town. 22 seconds to go here in the first, 15-9. A-Town, they have scored the last 7. A little 7-0 run here for the Tornadoes. Looking for that regular season conference championship. Looking to go undefeated in the conference. In the Lincoln Trail Conference, that is no easy task. 10 seconds left. Here's Alex Fouch back on the floor. Miscommunication there. 6 seconds left. Here's Slagle with it. Slagle will step back. Free throw line jumper. That one good. Right before the buzzer sounds. What a first quarter for the Tornadoes. Carson Slagle makes it 17-6. We'll step aside. We're back in a moment. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, Leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a Leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we head to the second quarter. As the A-Town Tornadoes in front by 11. They finished the quarter on a 9-0 run. A step-back jumper at the free throw line, the backside of the free throw line for Carson Slagle. His first 2 points of the game, and A-Town currently rolling 17-6. Second quarter, though, the Wildcats, they want a slice of that LTC regular season championship. If they win, they get a share. Nice pass inside. Laying that one up and in. MJ Lauk gets the first points of the second quarter. And that was a big one there for Galva. Ends that run. There's Alex Fouch for three. No good. Up the floor. Here come the Wildcats. Bringing it right to the rack. Laying that one off the back rim. No good. Carson Slagle with the rebound. Bringing it back the other way. Here comes A-Town. Here's Riker Darst. Goes to the baseline. Passes it to Keenan. Finds an opening and lays that one up and in. Trey Keenan. Another 2 points for him. He's got 6 to start. Kicking it up top. Here's Reed Harris. Harris will hand it off back by the volleyball line. Cross-court pass, a right wing, 3 on the way. Off the rim, no good by Sloan. Rebound, A-Town. 1 minute gone here in the second, 19-8. Quickly the other way, there's Riker Darst, a whistle and a foul called. A-Town working on the free throw line in the first quarter, and they're picking right up where they left off. A lot of trips to the line for the Tornadoes. That foul going to be on J.P. Sloan. That's going to be his second foul. 6:55 to go here in the second. 19-8 our score. Riker Darst to the line, shooting 2. As the first one on the way, it rattles home. Darst with his first points. It is now 20-8. As the next one up and good for Riker Darst. So 21-8, a 13-point lead for the Tornadoes. Their biggest lead here in the ball game. With it left side, a pass to the baseline. Lauk back up top. Galva just having a tough time figuring out this A-Town defense. Here's Aiden Stromson on Lauk. A step back 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound Darst. Oh, a little behind the backs dribble there. Nice find. Aiden Stromson lays that one up and in. Oh, what a play. A nice find. Riker Darst. Little behind the back dribble and a whistle and a turnover as Galva wasn't ready on the inbounds play. We got a whistle. We got a timeout. 23-8, A-Town rolling here in Abingdon. We'll step aside. TSSR Game Time Live. It's presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Second quarter of action, and what a start for A-Town. They currently lead 23-8, and the mistakes keep compounding for the Wildcats of Galva, who are looking for a share of the Lincoln Trail Conference title here in the regular season. A-Town looking for that outright title. Currently sit at 10-0. Looking to go 11-0 and win it straight up. 6:18 to go here as Riker Darst will take it. Moves to his right. There's Keenan. Nice pass. Stromson cuts to the basket. We got a whistle. Oh, they call a tie-up. They call a tie-up. Possession arrow will stay here with A-Town. 6:09 to go here in the second. Darst, nice pass inside. Tried to get it to Stromson. It's stripped and stolen away. Up the floor, 2-on-1. A little Euro step to the rack. Lays it up and in. Blake Stahl with the bucket. A big one there for the Wildcats. 23-8. That ends a 6-0 run for A-Town. Slagle gets it inside. Turn around, Aiden Stromson. Fall away shot. That one goes. Aiden Stromson with the bucket. 25-10 our score. 5:37 to go. That one banked off the back iron. That one up and good. Ty Cup with the bucket. 5.5 to go. Stromson, 25-12. As that one up and in, Trey Keenan with the bucket. Keenan's got 8. 27-12, we got a whistle. We got a travel. Well, the pace is certainly in A-Town's favor. They like to pick up that pace and wear you down, going up and down the floor. 27-10, 5:10 to go here in the second quarter. A-Town up by 15. Free throw line goes to Stromson. Turnaround, fall away shot, no good. Rebound, Blake Stahl. Under 5 minutes to go, up the floor, a little too strong for Cyrus Hurd, who's into the game for the first time. And it's going to go to the Tornadoes after the turnover. Here comes Riker Darst bringing it back up the floor here. 4:50 to go in the second. Stromson with the screen, right side. Goes to Andrews. Back to Stromson. He'll try his luck for 3. Rims out, no good. Here comes the Wildcats. Galva. Ooh, that might have been a kick, but it ends up in the hands of the Wildcats. With it right side, here's Braden Murphy. Some new faces in for the Wildcats, trying to get something to stick. Top of the key, Murphy drives inside, kicks it back out. Another drive, that one laid up and in. A nice little floater for J.P. Sloan. And the Wildcats trading buckets. They got to get some stops if they want to get back into this one here. 27-14. Coming up on 4 minutes to go. Into the corner, here's Lucas Andrews. Keenan will drive inside and kick it out. There's a 3 on the way for Alex Fouch. That one no good, and the rebound, Blake Stahl. Up the floor, that one tipped out of bounds. Last touch by A-Town with 3:50 to go here in the half. Good to have you with us. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know your thoughts on this game and where you're watching from. All sorts of fun stuff here tonight. Is there any sporting events on? Not really. I don't think there's anything on the college slate tonight. A little turnaround. Cyrus Hurd in the game. Drives inside. A little Euro step. Shot no good, but a foul. MJ Lauk will go to the line and shoot 2. Two shots upcoming for the Wildcats as MJ Lauk going to the line. Both teams now with a foul here in this quarter. As the first one rims out. Boy, the free throw line has not been the friend of the Wildcats here today. 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Actually, no, they made a free throw. I take that back. My apologies. 2 for 2. Blake Stahl made 2. Other than that, it's been a tough go. Now Lauk makes it. And he shuts me up. 27-15 as we got a whistle, a foul. 27-15 our score as we're going back to the free throw line here as Riker Darst going to shoot 2 for the Wildcats. Good crowd on hand, a little playoff atmosphere here. First one on the way, up and good. Darst. 2 points, actually 3 points here in the game. I missed the second free throw he had earlier. 3.5 minutes to go. Next one on the way for Darst. It's up and good. Riker Darst, 4 for 4 from the line here today. 29-15 with 3.5 minutes to go here in this first half. Goes to Cyrus Hurd at the free throw line. Backs down on Owen Timmons. He'll kick it back out. Up top, free throw line, right side. J.P. Sloan takes it inside. Little turnaround, fall away shot. That one up and good. A nice basket there by J.P. Sloan. He made a couple of good baskets here in the ball game. He's trying to keep the Wildcats in it. 29-17, under 3 minutes to go. We got a whistle and a bump, a foul called. And that's on Galva. That's going to be on Cyrus Hurd. 2:53 to go here in the second quarter. A-Town with it as we've got 2:50 to go here in the half. With it left side, here's Trey Keenan. A little hesitation now. Keenan, nice cut to the basket. Riker Darst, extra pass. Owen Timmons lays it up, no good, but a foul. So Owen Timmons now going to go to the line and shoot 2. That's the 4th foul here in the ball game on Galva. As the first one off the back rim, no good. That'll put A-Town in the bonus with 2:37 to go here in the half. One more to come as that one off the back rim, no good. 0 for 2 from the line there for A-Town. Again, neither team having too much success at the free throw line. A-Town just earned a lot more trips. Free throw line, here's Cyrus Hurd. And nice pass here, J.P. Sloan. He goes to the elbow, looking for help, gets it out to M.J. Lauk. Lauk with 2:15 to go will kick it up top to J.P. Sloan. Nice cut to the basket. That one intercepted. A nice play by Riker Darst. 3-on-1 the other way. To the rack, lays it up and in. Riker Darst, his first field goal here in the ball game. He's got 6. 31-17. Jay Smith kicks it out. Top of the key. There's a 3 on the way. That one well short. Trying to save it, but into the hands of A-Town. Colby Hightower brings it up the floor. Under 2 minutes to go. Here's Riker Darst, kicks it. Lucas Andrews. Over to the right side. Colby Hightower gets a screen. Top of the key. There's a 3 on the way for Riker Darst. Back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Andrews. Top of the key, they'll try again. Keenan can't get it to go. Rebound, Wildcats. 1:20 to go here in the half. Right side, 31-17. Here's Sloan, turn around, fall away shot. That's his spot right there. What a shot. J.P. Sloan's got that one figured out. 31-19. Riker Darst brings it across the timeline. We're at 1 minute to go here in the half. That one tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Galva. Alex Fouch going to check back into the ball game. Also, Carson Slagle will check in with 58.2 seconds to go. .2 seconds left. Alex Fouch will go and inbound the basketball here on the baseline. 12-point lead for the Tornadoes. Andrews back up top. Fouch wide open look for 3. That one rimmed out, no good. Tipped out of bounds though. Last touch by Stahl. 31-19, 52.3 to go. That one tipped out of bounds. Again, last touch by Galva. They're getting deflections. They're just having a tough time making sure they're not the last one to touch it. Galva didn't like the call. Fans wanted that one to be their basketball. That one intercepted, though. J.P. Sloan one-on-one the other way. Lays it up, no good. That was M.J. Lauk, by the way, beg pardon. Here's Lucas Andrews, 40 seconds to go. Right side, Trey Keenan. That one nearly intercepted. It's tipped into the backcourt, though. Lauk still diving for it. And who'd he throw it off of? I think he was out of bounds. He was out of bounds when he tried to throw it off of somebody. We got a whistle on a timeout. Coach Link wants to talk some things over. Not liking what he sees. It's a 30-second timeout. Another chance to give our shout-out to Mid-Century Fiber. They've been the sponsor of some fantastic A-Town athletics here all year long. Hometown favorite for blazing fast internet, whether it's game day or every day. Mid-Century Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability that you need. Call or text 309-778-3278. Visit fiberfastnow.com to join the winning team. 33 seconds to go here. Second quarter, I should say. Trying to get ahead of myself here. End of half situation, though. 33 seconds, and A-Town will inbound the basketball. Riker Darst brings it right side. 25 seconds left. Here's Alex Fouch back by the volleyball line. Just 3 points, or actually 5 points in the game for Fouch. Here's Riker Darst by the volleyball line. 13 seconds to go. Spin move by Darst. He'll kick it out. There's Fouch. That is a deep 3, left wing. He'll try it, no good. 7 seconds. That one's stolen, and a foul is called on Galva. That's going to be a foul. Are they going to call that on A-Town? Oh, they called that on Trey Keenan. Wow, they called that on Keenan. I beg pardon. So they call a reach-in foul on Trey Keenan, 5.3 seconds to go. Inbounds play, bringing it up the floor. Here's Cup. Cup going to take it all the way to the rack. That one blocked by Keenan, but a foul. Oh, that looked clean from here. They're going to say a foul, though, on Trey Keenan. And going to the line is Ty Coop. Wow, that was LeBron James-esque, but it's a foul by Keenan and a banked free throw to boot for Ty Coop. First one up and good, 31-20. 0.9 seconds to go. We'll see if A-Town can get a shot off. Next one on the way. It's up and good. Coop with 4 seconds left. They'll try. That one not going to be anywhere close. And that's going to end a first half. 31-21, our score as we go to our halftime break. The A-Town Tornadoes leading by 10, needing a win to win the outright LTC regular season title. Will they hold on? We'll find out in a bit. TSSR Game Time Live, as we're going to have our friends from MDH join us for an interview. So we'll be back to take a look at the numbers and get you ready for the second half here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Thank you for watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. We're at halftime. Our guest, Bill Corbin, MDH Vice President and Chief Human Resources Officer. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Thanks, Pat.
Well, we want to start off by asking about recruitment, because I think that one of the first things you think about when it comes to human resources is recruitment. A lot of challenges in healthcare this day and age, especially in rural areas. What are some of the challenges that you see when it comes to recruitment to MDH?
I would say yes, there's definitely a challenge with that. We have competition within about an hour from here or so, and it is a matter of kind of competing for the right talent. And we work directly with Western Illinois, Spoon River College. Nursing is an area that we have the greatest need, and so we partner with them and have been pretty successful recently with them.
We talked about the challenges, but I think when you get people here, you bring them on a tour of the facility, they get to know the Macomb area, that could be one of the selling points, because I think you can really go and sell them on the quality of life and the culture here at MDH.
Absolutely. When they get here, they can walk through the building, walk through the hospital, see our overall layout of things, and they really, being that we've been here since 1958, they say this is a beautiful building. It's well kept. Obviously, looking at Macomb, looking at the school system and so forth, that's definitely a selling point. And so, small town community, that they get that, they enjoy it. So it's been very successful that way.
2025 been a busy year for you. Looking at a recap of 25, let's start with your office, because you've had some changes in your human resources from a staffing standpoint. Share some of those details.
Yes, we had, for about the 5 years that I've been here, a little over 5 years, we had a pretty consistent team, have a wonderful team. I have 3 other individuals within the department. One of those decided to take another opportunity that was closer to home. Totally understand that. Happy for her. What it allowed me to do was to promote our HR specialist, that was Stephanie Beal, into our recruiter role. More recently, we promoted Toby Ritchie into the Director of Recruitment and Employee Services. And then we had an internal transfer. Darian Miller came in, and now she's our HR specialist. And so, once again, having an amazing team. They're there to support our employees, who are our internal customers, and they do an amazing job.
Besides recruitment, what are some of the other areas that you and your staff focus on when it comes to human resources?
We focus on, obviously, benefits. That's a big one. Compensation is another. Employee relations, we have individuals, employees who will come down, ask questions. Hey, I'm dealing with this, ask guidance. We're there for our leaders as well from an employee relations standpoint as well.
Now, you actually went and got some additional education Share some of the additional certification, really the certification that you received in 2025.
Thanks. Yes. So in 2025, I sat down and went for a certification. It was the SHRM, which is Society for Human Resources Management. It was the Senior Certified Professional Certification. I received that. It took me a long time, about 6 months of studying for it. Took the test. It was about a 3-hour test, and found out right after submitting my results that I had passed. So I was very pleased with that.
That's got to make all that hard work that you did over those 6 months just a big sigh of relief.
Oh, absolutely. I've never have been a great test taker, so when I passed it, I was very pleased with it. Yes.
I was going to try and quiz you. Can you say that title and that certification 10 times real fast? That's a mouthful.
No, I could not.
What makes working in human resources so much fun?
I get to deal with not only leaders, I get to deal with employees, get to provide a lot of just guidance, listening. Once again, I have an amazing team. We all work so well together. We actually have an office in the basement. They continue to say, hey, we like to be able to get where we have windows, but the type of work that we do, we're able to kind of talk through the hallway and so forth, whereas if we were in a different location, we couldn't do that. So,
outside of the office, what are some fun things?
I enjoy golfing. You and I play golf now and then. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're not. I like to spend time with my family. I have 3 adult children. My wife and I have been married for 32 years now. So anytime that I like to spend time with them.
Well, as we said, a lot going on in 2025. I know 2026, bright future ahead here at MDH.
Absolutely, I agree.
Bill, I want to thank you for joining us at halftime today.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
All right. Bill Corbin, Vice President, Chief Human Resources Officer at McDonough District Hospital. We'll take a timeout, and we come back at second half action. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every town has its own rhythm, and here in Abingdon, Illinois, connection is part of what keeps its residents moving. At Mid-Century Fiber, we're proud to call places like Abingdon home, where our team members live, work, and drive the same streets as the people we serve. Because when your connection is built by your neighbors, it's more than service, it's community. Mid-Century Fiber, fast, local, and here for Abingdon.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
And welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are at the half of this final game of the regular season for the A-Town Tornadoes as they look for an outright regular season conference tournament, or conference championship, I should say, as they lead it 31-21 over Galva. Galva looking for a share of that conference title. They would get a share if they were to win here this evening. So a lot at stake as, hey, she's back. Speaking of conference champions, there's a conference champion in the house. Haley Redding, former A-Town Tornado for the girls last season. She is enjoying that popcorn after a hard-fought victory against Sauk Valley here this evening. And they are three straight conference champions there at CSC, Carl Sandburg College. So good to have Haley in the house. And a big congratulations once again to Haley Redding and the Carl Sandburg College Chargers. So let's take a look at the numbers here as we get ready for the start of the second half. We got 8 points for Trey Keenan, followed by 6 points for Riker Darst, 5 points for Alex Fouch, 5 for Aiden Stromson, 5 for Lucas Andrews, and 2 points here tonight for Carson Slagle. So kind of getting a full team effort, which is what you get when you play the A-Town Tornadoes here on the boys' side. I mean, it comes from a lot of different directions. So, again, another instance of that. Trey Keenan, though, he was excellent running the offense with 8 points. For Galva, it was 10 points for J.P. Sloan, doing what he can to keep his team in the fight. 4 points for Ty Cup, 4 points for Blake Stahl, and then 3 points for M.J. Lauk. 31-21 our score. Let's get the third quarter started off here. Let's see who's going to win the conference. Is it going to be the A-Town Tornadoes outright? Will Galva and A-Town have to share at least? There's a chance Anawan could get their name on a conference title if A-Town were to lose here tonight. A-Town doesn't want that to happen, so we start the third quarter here in a 10-point game. Good to have you with us. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for here this evening as we are underway here at the start of the third quarter. Top of the key. It is J.P. Sloan driving inside, now back outside. Galva gets it in, now back out. There's a three on the way for Smith. That one rattles out, no good. Fight for the rebound. Keenan had it, lost it. Puts it up, that one no good. And a rebound ends up in the hands of the Tornadoes. Riker Darst brings it. Lucas Andrews now across the timeline. Looking for help, gets it into Stromson, backs down. Aiden Stromson lays that one up and in. Stromson with a bucket. 33-21 our score. 7:10 to go here in the third. Aiden Stromson, 7 points here tonight. He has been excellent, drawing fouls as well, getting a couple of players in a little bit of foul trouble earlier in this ball game. Driving inside, now back out. Here's Smith. Top of the key, here's M.J. Lauk. Inside to Sloan, lost the handle. Oh, they say a tie-up. Whistle and a tie-up. And the possession arrow will give it to the Tornadoes. Up the floor, here come the Tornadoes. Alex Fouch with it. Driving, here's Fouch. Back up top to Trey Keenan. Fouch will kick it inside to Stromson, backing down. A little fake on the hook shot there. Instead, Keenan has it. A little contact there, no call. Ends up throwing it away. Jay Smith with the steal. 6:15 to go here in the third. Driving inside. Extra pass. Jay Smith will lay that one up, no good. Offensive rebound. Smith puts it up and in. Jay Smith with the bucket. 33-23. Under 6 minutes to go here in the third. We got a whistle and a blocking foul on Galva. That's going to be on Blake Stahl. That's going to be on Jay Smith. Stahl was visibly frustrated with that. Foul on Jay Smith. First foul here in the quarter for Galva. 5:52 to go here in quarter number 3. Alex Fouch inbounds it to Trey Keenan. He'll put up a shot, no good, but a foul. Going in and getting them in a little bit of foul trouble again to start the half. 2 fouls. Ty Cup with the foul. First one on the way for Keenan, that one off the mark. Cup has 4 points here today for the Wildcats. Trey Keenan leading the way with 8 points. Cup picked up that foul, by the way, for Galva. Is the second free throw up and good. Trey Keenan makes it 1 for 2, 34-23. 5:45 to go here in the third. With it, right side. That's a nice look for 3. Off the back rim, no good by J.P. Sloan. Rebound, fought for. A-Town comes away with it. 3-on-2 the other way if they hurry. Corner 3 on the way for Alex Fouch. That one a little short. Fight for the rebound. Back into the hands of the Wildcats. Fouch's shot has been a little off here tonight. He hit 1-3 into the corner. Stahl kicks it. Here's Cuck. Drives. Puts up a floater. No good. Rebound. Aiden Stromson. Trey Keenan will bring it up the floor here as he'll get it now across the timeline to Lucas Andrews. 5 minutes to go here, third quarter. Riker Darst stop the key. A little step back jumper on the way. That one up and good. Riker Darst, that mid-range shot, so deadly for so many players on this A-Town side. Mid to long range, this team can fill it up quickly. 4:40 to go in the third. There's a 3 on the way for Sloan. That one no good. And a rebound, Lucas Andrews. That one taken away, though, by Galva. Jay Smith through the contact, lays it up and in, counted in a foul. Jay Smith with the basket and the harm. Big basket there for the Wildcats. Foul will be on Lucas Andrews. First foul of the game for Andrews. And that will send Smith to the line for one more. Got the sniffles there, beg pardon there. 4:32 to go as the first one, or the and one, up and good. Smith's got 5. 36-26, makes it a 10-point game once again. 4:32 to go. The play clock is not moving. Now they get it up and running. We were going to be stuck on 4.5 minutes for a while. That one's stripped and stolen away. Galva's defense tightening up a little bit. Coming inside, lays it up. No good, but a foul. Offensive foul is going to be the call. MJ Lauk with the charge. As the Galva folks, not a fan of that call. A lot at stake here, so the fans a little on eggshells here, shall we say. 4:15 to go here, third quarter, as Colby Hightower will bring it up the floor. Hightower kicks it into Keenan. Keenan backs down, back out to Hightower. Hightower, mid-range, puts up a floater, no good. Rebound into the hands of Braden Murphy. 4 minutes to go here in the third, bringing it all the way to the rack. That one blocked away, but a foul called. Owen Timmons doesn't agree with the call, but another foul called. And that'll be 2 shots for the Wildcats as they look to cut this deficit to single digits. 3:56 to go here in the third. 2 shots at the line for Braden Murphy. First one on the way and good. Murphy with his first point here in the ball game makes it a 9-point game. One more for Murphy on the way, up and good. 36-28 the score. Murphy with his first 2. Top of the key, here's Riker Darst. Keenan throws it away. Miscommunication, here comes Sloan. That good play there defensively getting back. Colby Hightower stops the fast break. J.P. Sloan with the steal. And Galva with a chance to cut into this lead even further. 3:42 to go here in the third. That one's stolen away, though, on the inbounds. Here comes Colby Hightower with it. Riker Darst, a left-handed layup. It's up and good. That turns things upside down a little bit. Instead of going down 6, A-Town takes a 10-point lead. Out of bounds, last touch by A-Town as Galva will have the basketball. MJ Lauk with it right side. 38-28, right side, here's Sloan. Sloan kicks it, tried to kick it, lost the handle. Lucas Andrews, 2-on-2 the other way, all the way to the rack, lays it up, no. Trey Keenan cleans it up, but a foul is called. Foul gonna be called before the shot by Keenan. And that's going to be MJ Lauk, his 4th foul here in the game. And he is at a loss of words right now, trying to get clarification from the official. Andrews to the line, shooting 2 is the first one on the way, up and good. 6 points for Lucas Andrews, 39-28 our score. Next one on the way for Andrews, that one up and good. 40-28 the score. Galva has just had a tough time getting any closer than the 10 to anywhere from the 8 to 10, 12 point range. It's kind of where this game has been throughout most of the midpoint of the second quarter on. Backing down, turn around, fall away shot again. That one no good by Reed Harris. Rebound, here comes Carson Slagle with it. Up top, gets it to Hightower. He'll drive into the paint, into the corner, open look, Trey Keenan for 2. That one good, Trey Keenan gets that one to go. 2 points for Keenan, the lead 42-38. Stolen away by Keenan, going to the rack, lays it up and in again, Trey Keenan, 13 for Keenan. He might actually have 14, I may have misjudged there. Euro step the other way. Galva gets that one to go. A nice basket there as Blake Stahl gets the points. He's got 6. 44-30 our score. And it's taken away. Scoreboard really having a tough time keeping up with this kind of pace. Reed Harris lays it up and in. Harris makes it 44-32. Back to a 12-point game. Top of the key, Riker darts for 3! Riker darts from downtown. Tornadoes in front by 15, a whistle and a timeout. The Wildcats want to talk it over. We'll take a break. We're back in a moment. TSSR Game Time Live. It's maybe not. Did they not call a timeout? They did not call a timeout. All right, so never mind. Full timeout. Corey Link wanted the timeout, so he'll take it. Timeout on A-Town. We're back in a moment. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Whether it's an emergency situation or an outpatient scan, McDonough District Hospital's radiology department offers the test you need right here in Macomb. If you need an MRI, a CT scan, ultrasound, x-ray, a bone density scan, or to schedule an annual mammogram, our experienced radiology staff will provide high-quality, compassionate care. McDonough District Hospital, your community radiology partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call as we are in the third quarter. The A-Town Tornadoes in front, 47-32, as they are fighting for the outright Lincoln Trail Conference regular season championship. Can the Wildcats mount a rally? That's the question. They've been kind of stagnant, holding between anywhere from 8 to 14, 15 points. 15, I believe, is the biggest lead they've had here in the game, though, have A-Town. Had it on a couple of occasions. Galva not going away quite yet. Got to get some stops on the defensive side. Got to get some scores on this side. Turnaround shot no good by Blake Stahl. That's a good place to start. Going to the free throw line. Can score without the clock ticking away. 1:26 to go here in the third. Excuse me. Oh, I'm right. I'm right, darn it. First one on the way, no good for Stahl. I was checking my score sheet, unless I miscounted here. 22, 40, 47, yeah. I'm right, scoreboard's wrong. All right, there we go. Second one up and good for Stahl. 48-32, or excuse me, 47-33. Let's get it to the right team right there. Goodness gracious. Sinus infection starting to really mess with my brain here. Slagle kicks it left side. Inside pass to Owen Timmons. Puts up the close range shot. He'll lay it up and in. First points of the ball game for Owen Timmons. It's 49-33. Up the floor. That one out of bounds. Last touch by A-Town. 57.8 seconds to go. Galva just unable to get any kind of momentum going here. The closest they've cut it is 8 since A-Town got in front by 15 in the first half. Shot up, that one up and good. Nice shot there for Cyrus Hurd getting the basket, his first points of the game. It's 49-35. Top of the key. Here is Riker Darst. He'll get a screen, move to the right. Nice cut to the basket. Trey Keenan, extra pass. Owen Timmons lays it up and in. Counted and a foul. The basket and one for Owen Timmons, as he has scored the last 2 baskets for A-Town. 51-35. And the next shot, Owen Timmons gets the and one. 52-35. A-Town in front, biggest margin they've had here in the ball game. Driving, losing the handle. Gets it back. Cyrus Hurd through a double team, kicks it out. Here's Reed Harris, 15 seconds left. There's a 3 on the way, left side. That one no good. And the rebound to Keenan. Here's Colby Hightower up the floor, 10 seconds to go. Now with 5, Riker Darst moves to his left. Hesitation, step back. That one, good if it goes, top of the key. It's no good, and that ends the third quarter. The A-Town Tornadoes 1 quarter away from an outright Lincoln Trail Conference championship. We'll step aside. Fourth quarter coming up. TSSR Game Time Live. It's presented by MDH. Welcome back. TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call. Fourth quarter. A-Town Tornadoes in front. 52-35 the score. As the A-Town Tornadoes 8 minutes away from a regular season Lincoln Trail Conference title. If they can hold off the Wildcats come in with 20 wins on the season, 21 wins, I believe, as a matter of fact. So this is no slouch. Things ain't over yet. Do the Wildcats have a run in them? Into the corner it goes. There's a 3 on the way. Out of the timeout, we got a whistle and a foul called. That's going to be on Galva. That's not a good place to start. Oh, as my scoreboard acts up again. Tried to send us to overtime. We're not going to overtime. We're here in the third. Maybe we'll go to overtime. You never know. Stranger things have happened. It ain't over till it's over, they like to say. Here's Alex Fouch, 5 points for him. Up top, a little hesitation for Aiden Stromson. Driving inside, there's Riker Darst, gets it back. Lucas Andrews on the baseline, lays it up and in! Counted and a foul! Lucas Andrews with the bucket and one. 54-35, 7.5 to go here in the fourth. As he'll go to the line shooting one more. That one on the way, back rim, gets the shooter's touch. 10 points now for Lucas Andrews. The lead is now 20. Galva's got to get something going here offensively if they want a chance to share that Lincoln Trail Conference title. Shot, fall away shot, no good. Here comes Riker Darst into the corner. 3 on the way for Fouch! He's been quiet here today, but that's a big one. A-Town leading by 23, 58-35. Left side three, an answer, no, but a foul. 7 minutes to go here, fourth quarter. 58-35. A-Town is currently on a 9-0 run. My voice is on its last leg here, so I'm going to try to get through this as best I can. First one on the way up and good for J.P. Sloan. He's got 11. He's been good here for the Wildcats. It's just the offense has been sputtering, to say the least, for Galva. Second one good. 3 shots for Galva. 58-37 now the score. And the next one on the way, it's up and good, 58-38. 3 big free throws there for Galva, under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth. Here comes Riker Darst. He'll drive to the baseline, kicks it out, and A-Town will reset. Here's Trey Keenan inside. He'll split the defense, and he'll go to the rack and lay it up and in. Trey Keenan with 15 points, leading this offense as the A-Town Tornadoes in control. Leading by 22 the other way. J.P. Sloan lays it up and in. Sloan to the basket. A-Town not wanting to foul there, so they let him have that one. Here's Fouch, top of the key, thought about shooting. Here's Stromson, he'll drive the baseline. He'll get close, and he'll bank it in. Aiden Stromson's got 9. Everybody getting involved here in the contest. 62-40. We got a whistle and a foul. That's going to be another foul, I believe, on Galva. There'll be a foul on number 22, Ty Cup. Or is that going to be on Aiden Stromson? That's actually on Aiden Stromson, beg pardon. So the Tornadoes pick up the foul. I looked away and didn't see which way they were pointing. That one stripped away, able to get it back, kicks it out, right wing. There's a 3 on the way for Galva. That one no good. Blake Stahl unable to get that one to go. Here comes Riker Darst, 2-on-1 the other way with Trey Keenan. Trey Keenan will lay it up and in. Running out, A-Town in full control. Biggest lead of the game, it's 24. 64-40. Into the corner. There's an open look for 3. Lauk can't get it to go. Offensive or defensive rebound, I should say. Here comes the Tornadoes as that one runs into the official. And Aiden Stromson lost it out of bounds. 64-50. Excuse me, 64-40. Numbers are hard here tonight. Bear with me. 5:22 to go here in the fourth. Galva needs to start hitting some shots if they want to try to have one shot. If they want to rally, it's going to have to start right now. Stahl kicks it left side. Lauk wide open for 3. That's a good start. MJ Lauk from downtown. 64-43. Here comes Trey Keenan with it. Kicks it into the corner. Lucas Andrews. Under 5 minutes to go. 4:45 as a matter of fact. Turn around. Falling away. There's Aiden Stromson. I mean, he is on a roll here tonight. He's got 11. He is the 4th player in double figures here for A-Town. Top of the key. 3 on the way for Stahl. No good. Rebound A-Town. 66-43. This offense, a well-oiled machine here for A-Town as a fall-away shot, a little hook shot for Stromson, halfway down and out. Rebound, here come the Wildcats. Blake Stahl to the rack, puts it up, no good, gets his own miss and lays it up and in. Good play there by Blake Stahl. He's got 9 points for Galva. 66-45, under 4 minutes to go here in the fourth. Trey Keenan with it in the corner. Up top, Aiden Stromson. Driving Riker Darst. He'll take it all the way to the rack. He'll bank that one home. Riker Darst with 15. Got a whistle and a travel, and the Wildcats turn it over with 3:41 to go. $68-45. Colby Hightower will check back into the ball game. It's the Pat Riley jacket. That's got us far, according to Edward, of course, big A-Town guy. And the Pat Riley jacket in full swing here. Foul going to be on Galva. That foul going to be on number 23, Jay Smith. And the Tornadoes, a whistle and another foul. I don't know if Galva's doing this, if this is the game plan to try to send them to the line, but might just be to get some substitutions in. It looks like that's the case. The Wildcats waving the white flag, it looks like, as they empty out their bench. Braden Robinson out there, number 34, Colton Strand. 42 is Braxton Holstrom. 13 is Ethan Simenow. Has a nice pass. We got a whistle. Oh, and a technical foul has just been granted, given to Galva's head coach, and they're going to count the basket. That was one of the weirdest plays I've ever seen. So Lucas Andrews laid it in. They're going to count the basket. I don't know if they can do that. They called the technical before the shot. So these officials will come together. Can they count the foul? Can they count the basket? They did count the basket, 70-45. And it's going to be 2 extra shots on top of the made basket for Alex Fouch. That one no good. 70-45. One more coming for Alex Fouch. Relatively quiet night for Fouch. He's got a couple of threes. He's got 8 points. But they really haven't needed an outburst from him here tonight. 4 players in double figures here for A-Town. Next one up, no good. As Fouch goes 0 for 2 on the technical free throws. 3:35 to go. And it'll be A-Town basketball. Even in a 25-point game, Alex Fouch frustrated. He missed both those shots. Colby Hightower comes in. Carson Slagle into the game. We got we got Eli Schisler in there, number 14. 10 is Owen Timmons. One of the starters left, that's Alex Fouch. Carson Slagle with it right side. He goes to the free throw line, puts up a little floater. That one good for Carson Slagle. And the Tornadoes are pulling away, 72-45. 3:05 to go here in the fourth as they have squeezed the life out of this Wildcats team. The offense, just a well-oiled machine, and you never know where those points are coming from. Colton Strand misses the shot. Rebound, here comes A-Town. When you have 4 players in double figures, you're going to win a ton of games. Inside pass, there's Owen Timmons, puts it up and in. And even the reserves running the offense to perfection. 74-45. Galva, still a team to be reckoned with when it comes to the postseason here. And Class 1A, that shot no good. They're 20-7 on the season, but tonight was not their night. They have ran into a buzzsaw, and driving inside, there's Slagle will lay that one up and in. That'll get the running clock to go. Fit 76-45. Slagle with 6, and the A-Town Tornadoes will empty their bench. Cooper Anderson out there. Eli Schisler, Elias Carrion. Dax Anderson out there as well. What a ball game here for the A-Town Tornadoes. 76-45. That one tipped, stolen away. Bringing it up the floor. The A-Town Tornadoes Going deep into the bench. There's a left side three on the way. That one off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, the putback, no, but a foul. 1:34 to go and running. 76. Oops, scoreboard ain't correct. Missed one of the buckets here. As the A-Town Tornadoes put the first one up on the board there. Trying to get the name of that fella right there. That's not Elias Carrion, that is somebody else. I think it's Branson Thomas. It is. Branson Thomas goes 2 for 2 from the line. 78-45. Under a minute to go. Right side. The pass in. Lays it up. That one no good, but a foul. And that's going to send Colton Strand to the line. He'll shoot 2. You're not going to get that with the way it's all bent out of shape, honey. 33 seconds to go. First one on the way. It's up and good. Colt Strand, beg your pardon. Warm the Bus's chance coming from the A-Town student section. They've been in it all night long. 2 free throws, 78-47 the score. 13 seconds to go. And the A-Town Tornadoes are going to finish off one of the most amazing seasons in school history. They'll move to 26-3, but more importantly, they will finish Lincoln Trail Conference play undefeated, and they are the Lincoln Trail Conference regular season champions. $78-47 the final score. As the announcement made, they are outright conference champions, 11-0 in conference. It was not easy. Their offense, they've been rolling here over the last few games, but they had some close calls. Bureau Valley was a 2-point game. Anawan's always a tough matchup. But the A-Town Tornadoes, they finish off the regular season 11-0 in LTC play, and they will get the 1 seed in the LTC tournament. They'll play Bureau Valley, I believe I heard them say, coming up on Saturday in the LTC tournament. Monday. See you Monday. Yep. So the next order of business will be the LTC tournament. And they will look to do what the girls did here last night and take home an LTC championship. That'd be their second straight LTC championship, as they got hot late last season and rattled off a postseason championship. What a ball game here tonight for the A-Town Tornadoes. 78-47, 4 players in double figures. So we take a look at the scoring breakdown here. Where to start? Well, we start with Trey Keenan. He led the way with 17 points. I mean, any other night, you know, that would certainly be the team lead, but right behind him was Riker Darst. He had 15 tonight. Lucas Andrews had 12 points. Aiden Stromson had 11. 7 points tonight for Owen Timmons, 6 points for Carson Slagle, 2 points for Branson Thomas. Off the bench, off the free throw line. On a night where Alex Fouch only had 8 points. Kind of surprised to see that, but still, I mean, they were able to run their offense, and that's what has made them so dangerous all season long. As you see, a lot of fans in attendance here celebrating. What a ball game. 78-47. Again, Trey Keenan leading with 17, 15 for Riker Darst, 12 points for Lucas Andrews, and 11 points for Aiden Stromson, the 4 players in double figures. For the Galva Wildcats, gave it their best, but things started to get away from them in the later portions of this ball game. J.P. Sloan picking up 14 points for the Wildcats, 9 points for Blake Stahl, 6 points for M.J. Lauk, 5 points for Jay Smith, 4 points for Ty Cup, 2 points for Cyrus Hand, and 1 point for Colt Strand. So that is your scoring breakdown here as we hope to talk to head coach of the A-Town boys basketball team, Corey Link, joining us eventually here tonight. Also, may get the chance to talk to some of the seniors, if he remembers. There might be a chance that he forgot, but I made the request when I saw him a couple of days ago. I think it was back on Saturday. I said, hey, can we get some of the seniors because I missed senior night? I felt really bad about that. The game against Farmington ended up being senior night. I had some things to do at work. I was actually sick that night, ironically enough, which I'm still sick, but I was supposed to be doing some work, and then I had to miss both work and that game. So didn't get to talk to the seniors on senior night. Maybe we get a couple of the seniors up here tonight and chat with them, talk about this magical season, the magical 2 seasons, really. The run to the Lincoln Trail Conference Championship last year, able to get the job done in the postseason conference tournament, but ended up losing in the regional final to Princeville. They got their sights set on more here tonight or this season, and at 26-3, they're certainly one of the favorites, you'd think, to make a long run here in Class 1A. When you got an offense that is rolling like that, they are going to be a tough force to stop. And the Galva Wildcats, don't overlook them. I mean, tonight certainly wasn't their night, but Galva had themselves a very successful season. They are 20-8. They finished, I believe, 3rd in the Lincoln Trail Conference. And they're certainly going to be, a force to be reckoned with here when you got guys like J.P. Sloan and Blake Stahl. Those guys really impressed me. Reed Harris made some good plays here tonight as well off the bench. So I think there's certainly some great players that can help Galva make a run here this season. But the offense just was nowhere to be found here tonight, and that's a credit to the A-Town defense. The A-Town defense made life very difficult here tonight for Galva. But still a 20-8 season for the Wildcats of Galva. Nothing to sneeze at whatsoever. But the A-Town Tornadoes, 26-3, 11-0 in the Lincoln Trail Conference. And they are heading into the Lincoln Trail Conference tournament. You'd think as heavy favorites. I mean, they're the 1 seed, and they have kind of taken control of business, even against some of the teams that we thought were going to be a little tougher of a competition. I mean, you look at the game against Anawan, they were able to pull away in that ball game late. But Bureau Valley, that was a close 1-score game. United ended up being a little bit closer of a game. But other than that, I mean, they are running people out of the gym in some of these games. Princeville was a little bit of a slow ball game for them offensively. I talked to Coach Link about that. 42-29, a low-scoring affair, and that's going to be how you're going to beat this A-Town team. You got to be able to slow them down. It's easier said than done, but my goodness, what a team, what a season. It's been a lot of fun getting to cover them here throughout the season as the A-Town Tornadoes, Lincoln Trail Conference regular season champions. Ed, all excited in the comments here tonight. Where to go, A-Town now? They're going to the LTC tournament as the 1 seed. I don't believe the regional matchups have been released quite yet. I know the girls, their stuff is all out. But I don't know the answer to where they're going to head here postseason. I think they go to Knoxville is what I've heard. They're hoping to go to Knoxville and then be in the Monmouth sectional, which that would be, I mean, pretty crazy. You're going to have a chance to get some good home crowds at those venues. Now, it's not the same gym, obviously, and A-Town's been playing really, really well here at home down the stretch. But, I mean, you got to like possibly getting Knoxville and possibly getting the chance to play in United for a trip to the Super Sectional. Of course, that's looking way ahead. Obviously, you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself. But the A-Town Tornadoes certainly got their sights set on a very successful season as they finish off an undefeated Lincoln Trail Conference regular season. 78-47, our final score here tonight. As we await Coach Link, I've seen some of the players coming out here tonight. Appreciate everybody joining us here. We had a good crowd in the on the stream here tonight. Not a lot of chatter, which is okay. A little tense moments. I certainly understand that. The tense moments in this game are certainly justifiable. But the A-Town Tornadoes will head into the Lincoln Trail Conference Tournament. They'll play, I believe it's Bureau Valley coming up this weekend. And we'll try to punch their ticket into the Lincoln Trail Conference Championship, I believe. I think if they win, is that how that works? If they win, they're in? I don't know. That's how it worked with the girls' side. But the boys' side, they had Anawan. They didn't have a girls' team in Anawan, so that was the reason they did all that. So, I don't know. We'll figure it all out here down the stretch. We'll talk with the athletic director from the A-Town Tornadoes later on next week when we're here for the girls' regional, which will be Monday and Thursday of next week. Grabbing the headset one final time here from A-Town High School is Mr. Corey Link here during this 2025-2026 regular season. Corey Link, head coach of the A-Town boys basketball team, joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Coach, first off and foremost, obviously, congratulations, finishing off an undefeated LTC regular season conference champions. If I told you that at the beginning of the season, obviously that's the goal, but if I told you that's how this whole thing was going to play out here and you guys were going to win it on your home floor here tonight against Galva, what would your reaction have been?
Well, I don't know if I would have took 11-0 for sure, but no, we had it circled, and then when the schedule came out, we seen Galva at home our last regular season. We knew it was probably going to mean something. I did not think it was going to go. The season's not kind of went how I thought it was going to go, in a good way. Tonight we put on a pretty good product against a really, really good team. We benefited from, I think we benefited from some calls for sure. We didn't shoot free throws real well, but no, hats off to our guys and the product they put out, man. They worked from day one, from that first game to game 20, whatever we're on, 28, I think, 29 right now. 26-3, so 29 games. It's been a great product, and hopefully it's a still fun ride. We got bigger goals for sure moving down the line here, but no, I couldn't be more happy for the senior class, these groups. It's been fun, and we're sure going to miss them, but hopefully we still got a few more weeks with these guys.
Certainly hope so, and this is kind of just part of a run that you guys have been on, dating back to almost New Year's of last year, where you guys started the second half of the year really, really hot, ran that run all the way to a Lincoln Trail Conference postseason tournament, and then ended up falling, of course, in the regional championship game there against Princeville. But, I mean, this run that this team is on with these guys, the amount of buy-in that they have, I mean, what's it been like being able to coach these guys every single day, seeing the run that they've been on the last year and a half?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not much coaching. I tell you what, they make me look good for sure. I put in a game plan, and they go out and execute it, and it's up to those guys. It's up to them to put on a good show, and that's what they're doing. Like you said, we had a really good run last year. We beat a team twice, and then we had to beat them for a third time in a regional championship, and we fell short of it. It's playing out to be the same way this year. So we've kind of got a carbon copy. It's a team that we just played for LTC championship regular season tonight, and it comes out we're the 1, they're the 4. It's probably looking like we're gonna have to go play them. Obviously got to take care of business before that time, but it's something that we didn't want to show them a whole lot tonight. But on our home floor, we wanted to get the job done. Finish 11-0 in conference, and put a little thing up there on the wall and prove that, hey, we should be the 1 seed. We've worked hard. We've done a lot of good things, and there's a reason why we had 25 wins going into tonight and getting win 26. he kind of made a good statement, and that's a really good team. I don't look forward to having them again for sure, but they're a lot better than what they showed tonight for sure.
Yeah, they had 20 wins on the season. They're certainly no slouch, and that would certainly be an interesting matchup come LTC tournament time, but that's obviously looking down the road here tonight. Again, you said it, your guys just running the offense. I think the last couple of games that I've gotten to see in person have been just truly remarkable, like breathtaking offense at times. And when you got 4 guys by my count here tonight, that 4 guys in double figures, you're going to win a lot of basketball games. And we've talked about that so much throughout the year, but you don't know where it's coming from. Tonight, Trey had 17 by my count, 15 for Riker Darst. I mean, 2 other players in double figures. I mean, the offense has just been cooking on a level that not many teams in the state can say as we go into the postseason play.
Yeah, I mean, everybody looks at who wants to be the top leading scorer. I mean, that's what everybody looks at. Who's averaging 20, you know? That's what everybody wants to do. Right now, hey, we have 4 guys averaging double figures. I'll take my leading scorer being 13, and I have 2 other guys at 12 and another guy at 10, pushing 11. I'll take that any day of the week. That's unselfish basketball. We have a point guard that's going to find you and is open. We have a point guard that wants to break the assist record every time he steps on the floor. And it's everybody's buying in. And tonight we kind of exploited some matchups that we felt comfortable with. You know, we like we've said many times, we don't have a lot of size advantage. Tonight we kind of had a little bit of size advantage and physicality, and we exploited that. You know, we were able to get the ball inside to Stromson, who played well, and Trey took advantage of opportunities. And it's just, like you said, I don't think Alex shot the ball real well, you know, and so Lucas Andrews was still doing his thing, and when he can hit a 3, I think that might have been the first one all year. Yeah. I don't know, but
close.
But it's a fun product, and it shows with the great support we're getting on home games. You know, these people are coming out and supporting us, and we're putting on a good show for them, and that's the only thing you can ask for. And I wish we were hosting regionals like the girls, because it'd be a fun atmosphere. But no, we'll have one more home game. We'll host whoever we get on that first game, quarterfinal on the regionals, and hopefully have another great crowd and can win that one and move on and take on a semifinal game. So we're not done here quite yet. We got one left in our back pocket. So, but no, I'd like to appreciate you guys for supporting us and coming and doing this game in, game out, boys and girls, and all the people listening and all the support they've gave us. It's been a fun ride, and I've enjoyed every second of it. I do not want it to end, and so selfishly, you know, we talked about. I told the guys before the game, I said relish these last 2 because it's been fun. You know, we've gone through it. These seniors were here as freshmen when it took us a while to win a game. You know, I think we went whole year without winning a game their freshman year until the calendar turned to January. So these guys have been through the ringer, and now they're reaping it, and it feels good. I'm proud of these guys, and I'm just enjoying the ride.
He's the head coach of the A-Town boys basketball team, Corey Link, joining us here. A couple more questions here before we let you go here, Coach. You know, you mentioned the girls and their success in hosting the regionals. Just how much, I mean, I know you guys have been working on and off during practices throughout the year. You're working with those girls and working with Coach Dugan. What has your guys taken from the girls and their recent success and put it towards this team and the success that you guys have had this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a community thing. You know, it's trying to support each other no matter what. You know, we tell I don't know if they all go, but we tell them to go support the girls. You know, especially home games, get out there and support them because we'd like the same thing in respect. You know, it's one of those things that you kind of build off each other's success. So when they're seeing success, it's a great thing. It should drive more people. You know, it's an atmosphere that you want to create. You want to have those home games that you can have an edge. You know, on a night like tonight. You know, girls have done it for 2 years in a row, kind of 2.5 years. You know, they've dominated the LTC. You know, they've had great crowds. They've had that atmosphere. We wanted to build off that. We wanted to get that product to where it is tonight, and it does carry over, like you said. It's one of those things that the girls have had a lot of success, and now we can get there. So it's bringing more and more people out, and then so it's been fun. So it's one of those things that me and Dugan kind of talk about, text back and forth about, try to support each other. It's not always the easiest. Everybody's got life things happen, but no, it's we're getting a lot of their supporters to come to our games now, and our supporters are kind of trickling over to see them, and obviously the Quinn girls, and it's a great team, and it's hopefully they have a good success coming here. Regionals start next week, I think, for them, and so hopefully they can get another regional championship and get back, if not further than they were last year.
Yep, we'll have those regionals, girls regionals, Monday and Thursday here on TSSR Game Time Live, so make sure you tune in for that if you're an A-Town fan or just a basketball fan in general, because a lot of good basketball happening on this floor over the last couple of seasons. He's the head coach of the A-Town boys basketball team, that is Mr. Corey Link. Congratulations, Coach, on a successful season. LTC champions, on to the LTC tournament. Best of luck the rest of the way, and hopefully we get to talk to you down the road here, covering some more playoff action. Don't know, got to figure that all out, but hopefully we can get to cover you guys.
Love to have you, man. It's been a pleasure. I support everything you do, and thank you for everything, man. It's been a pleasure. You do a great job.
Hey, man, I appreciate you as well. Getting to come up here and chat means a lot. So we appreciate all the hard work, and we appreciate that. He's the head coach of the A-Town boys basketball team. Corey Link joining us here at TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. That's going to do it for me here tonight. I'm going to sign off and try to find a way to breathe. As you can hear, I'm struggling here a little bit down the stretch. Hopefully the voice isn't completely shot. But I tell you what a season, what a ride that the A-Town Tornadoes have been on. Really the last year and a half. Like I said, this dates back to about New Year's last year, where they went on a run. They won the LTC postseason tournament, and they've carried that success over to this year, and they are LTC regular season champions here in 2026, and they've got their eyes set on some pretty lofty goals here down the stretch, and the performance they put on tonight, they can certainly do that, and it was a lot of fun getting to cover this during home games throughout the year. Hopefully we get to cover some postseason games. We'll see where they fall in the postseason and play that all out with the boss man and everything. But until we know more, stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the action. We do have the girls regional coming up on Monday and Thursday of this week. So this coming week, I should say. So make sure you're joining us for that. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. That's going to do it, though, for me here tonight. Until we speak again on Monday, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for the chats, everything. We appreciate you guys. It's been a fun year. Hard to believe it's coming to an end here. Final score, once again, 78-47. A-Town beats Galva here this evening. We'll talk again Monday from the regional semifinals. Thanks for joining us. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.